we are back, and I am here with award-winning producer, actor, Guyviaud Joseph. And he is one of the ambassadors tonight at opening night of Queen City Film Festival. How does it feel to be here right now and get honored in your home state?
It's amazing. I mean, it feels surreal. Like, I feel like there's so much more work to do, but I'm grateful, and I want to continue to do the work that I've been doing to get me honored here.
Yeah.
And it's just exciting to be around all these, like, my peer colleagues, and receive this, this honor. So it means it's surreal. It's hard to even explain. It's just very surreal.
Yeah, I'm sure like a full circle moment, and we did some talking off camera, just getting from a corporate 9 to 5, whether it's in the creative field or, otherwise, and moving to step out on your own. You've talked about doing that and stepping out on faith. How has that journey been going for you? What do you do when the faith gets low? How do you navigate? Because that's a scary step.
Yeah, it definitely is a scary step. I think, so there's always going to be peaks and valleys. Like there's always going to be ups and downs no matter what, whether it's a job that has no creative and you're just using it to pay your bills. And the way I see it is if I'm going to be having moments of despair or moments that stress me out, I'd rather do something that I truly care and love, that I'm passionate about. And when you do have those moments that could feel like a win, you hold on to those and you cherish those and you use those to kind of get you through those difficult times. But you just have to keep that end goal in mind of where you want to be and where you plan to be. And as long as you're diligent, you put in the work, you're not just laying around waiting for a miracle to drop out the sky. You will get better, you will grow, and those opportunities will come. They say that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So if you're constantly staying prepared and you're constantly working for it, that opportunity will find you. And if you're ready for it, then you'll be able to have a success. And that success may not last forever. That success might be short-lived, but you use that until your next success. You know that you were able to do it, so you keep going.
Right, exactly. And speaking of continuing to go and celebrating your successes, you have a film, I believe Spillover, that's screening at the film festival. So how does that feel? Tell us a little bit about the film.
Yeah. I'd love to. So Spillover, it kind of looks at the racial issues that we have in our society from different fronts, and we get to see it. We get to see how the mind of an individual who doesn't realize they have a biased racist perspective, and a lot of times you may not know that you're seeing a certain culture, a certain group of people a certain way. So we see how just by changing the mindset in one scenario, how that could create a completely different outcome, and how it could help actually bring people together. And it could be as simple as just the way that you perceive the people that you're dealing with, that you're interacting with, and being a bit more empathetic to what they're going through. So we're able to see two different worlds, same incident, but because of the perspective going into that incident, how it has a completely different outcome. From somebody possibly losing their life to two people becoming good friends. So that it means a lot to be able to show that and kind of like really try to highlight something that we could actually do, each person can do to kind of bring about that change.
Wow, that sounds really powerful. I'm really excited to watch it. I'll be here all day tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really excited. So I have a show about imposter syndrome where I talk to different guests about their journey with imposter syndrome. So what do you tell yourself in those moments of doubt, in those valleys? And I know we can hold on to the wins. That sounds easy in theory, but difficult to practice. So what does combating imposter syndrome look like to you?
I think so. If you have that type of mindset, it's a mindset, right? So it's the same thing with anything that you learn. It takes practice. So in those moments when you find yourself having that imposter syndrome, even before you get to that point, and this is like an exercise that I like to do, I write down. I would say you write down 10 positive thoughts about yourself. And because what happens is you want to break that habit of having that type of thought frame or that type of logic.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
to
yeah.
any, like with any habit, whether it's the way you do something, anything that it is, for you to break that habit, you have to catch yourself in the act of doing whatever it is, and then readjust yourself. And eventually, it becomes second nature to not even do that habit anymore and to focus on what you're gearing towards. So by having that list out, you already prepared. When those thoughts start to come in, repeat those thoughts, and the good thoughts, the positive thoughts about you, the empowering thoughts. Repeat those thoughts and try to focus in on, if the line is, well, I'm a great cook. Like my grandma loves my food. She hates everybody else's food. When we had that reunion last year, she was saying that she was going to eat that, but she ate my mac and cheese. As a chef, that's going to keep me, at least for that moment being. So I think by making an active effort to change the mindset, and to make that active effort, you have to take the steps prior to those bad thoughts coming in, so you're already prepped for it.
Right. Well, thank you so much for that. Like, I absolutely agree. Like, perspective is everything. It's like, it sounds like the inspiration behind spillover. So all of it's coming together. So, so thank you so much, Guyviaud, and I hope you enjoy your weekend here.
Thank you. Will do.
Have a good one.
Nice.